Hello everyone, my name is Bongseni and we are at the Vaal Reefs Technical School in Orkney Northwest for the Department of Basic Education School Safety Intervention. This is a day where we're going to be joined by the Deputy Minister. We're looking forward to seeing some municipality representatives that are going to come and give a word to the SMT, SGB, parents and the learners of this province. Well, apart from that, we're also going to be joined by some great stakeholders that have partnered with the department. As you can see, we've got a number of stakeholders that are going to be sharing some information to all the visitors. Stay tuned for more.
I wish to welcome all of us to this venue. You are now in the soil of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda District Municipality, in the local municipality of Matwasana Local, area Vaal Reefs. Education is a calling, and if your calling has lapsed, move and allow somebody else to do the work. To the learners, the future belongs to you. You're not making anybody a favor. It doesn't matter the condition or the circumstance of where you come from. Only through dedication, hard work, and focus, only through willingness to be taught and allow yourself to be governed by any parent that teaches you. Take the best out of people, leave everything else, and for that, you'll do better. Deputy Ministers, Parents, one of the things and the responsibilities of a district is to regulate the operations of small business. All these plaza shops, all the people who are selling, it is the responsibility of the district municipality to ensure that they do what is best. They sell the food that is required.
We, the people of South Africa, recognize the injustices of our past, honor those who suffered for justice and freedom in our land, respect those who have worked to build and develop our country, and believe that South Africa belongs to all who lives in it, united in our diversity. We, therefore, through our freely elected representatives, adopt this constitution as the supreme law of the Republic, so as to heal the divisions of the past and establish a society based on democratic values, social justice, and fundamental human rights. Lay the foundation for a democratic and open society in which government is based on the will of the people and every citizen is equally protected by law. Improve the quality of life of all citizens and free the potential of each person, and build a united and democratic South Africa, able to take its rightful place as a sovereign state in the family of nations. May God protect our people. Nkosi sikelele Africa, Murena boluka setjhaba sa heso. God send Africa. God bless South Africa. Muzimu fatucheza Africa. Hosi katekisa Africa. Thank you.
Now that you know that I can speak Tswana, Lesotho, and proceed to speak in English, because we are still captured by the English, even though we are no longer under their control anymore. It's the legacy that we find it easier to communicate with each other in English. It's a legacy of colonialism and apartheid that we continue to find it easier to communicate in English than in our African languages. That is something that our teachers will have to address. The motivational speaker who was addressing us earlier is a maths tutor in our correctional center. We use him to motivate learners in the schools of this area. And I was asked I was told about the concern that we give skills to these people while they are in our care. They come out with education and, as I say, skills that they should be using in order to earn a living for themselves and make a contribution to the community. But because they have a criminal record, they tend not to be given the opportunity to use those skills. I thought I should make it clear that there's no law that says people with criminal records, but with skills and capabilities to do the job, must not be employed. But it's important that you know the kind of person you are dealing with. And it is our belief as the Correctional Services Department that the people that we allow out of our centers to be integrated.
Thank you very much, Madam Director, for this opportunity. I'm trying to disorganize your program. I'm not going to give a speech. The Deputy Minister, Olomisa, has given a speech. If you didn't listen, we don't know what else are you going to listen to. Khelisa mo utlwa ha bua a ke sa itse then gore le tla utlwa eng. I have a voice John. Shuguti ukulumila ngithi my children, Bazad, our stakeholders, all protocol observed. When we bring the inmates, it's not for entertainment, it's for introspection, it's for you to think. That's why I try to hold myself. They are women's children. Give another batswad, and a baba batla ko mahaeng, and abate, bago changani, bago tronko. Whether ribitsa correctional, ribitsa ing, remotely like the hal bulela hore. Wa haba meteli bago hai, ni ha batla, bagasitle. And just put yourself into his shoes and think that if it was me in his boots, that I have never attended my mother's funeral, my father's funeral, my grandmother's funeral, how would it be? How would you feel? Deputy Minister and Executive Mayor, I had to take my child for psychiatrist. He was attending a school overseas. And when we signed the terms and whatever and conditions, they say they don't come home unless it's the mother or the father who is dead. So my mother passed on. My son did not come to be there at her grandmother's funeral. My brother passed on. He was not there. When he came back from school, he was not normal. We had to take him to psychiatrists, to doctors for the whole year just to work with his mind. Just imagine when you are in prison and you hear about these things, that your siblings are no more, this one is no more, and you cannot go and pay your last respects. So I'm saying, he said it correctly, that the sum of the decisions and choices that we make every day are those that are going to take you to where you will be. Even all of us here, the choices we made when we were still young are the choices that have brought us here. Wherever you are and whatever you are doing, if you can just think back that they were talking to you, they were advising you, they were counseling you, you never listened. Opportunity comes once in one's lifetime. It comes once. So let's get lessons from what we have seen today, and the choir that sang, the choir from the correctional services. Look at the young people. They are very young, but they are not at home. They are not with their parents. They don't eat what they like. We always complain that when they are in prison, we feed them. But their choices are limited. There's no Nando's there, no Galitos. So I'm saying, those of you who get easily agitated and want to act fast, please, if somebody annoys you or makes you to be angry, just drink water and keep quiet. Yes, we're ignoring you. You fight. Wamana, Deputy Minister spoke that there's no law that says when you have a criminal record, you don't have to be employed when you have particular skills. When you don't have a skill, you apply from grade 12, after passing grade 12. You want to be a traffic officer. We check your record. What kind of a law enforcement officer are you going to be when you break the law yourself? And when we check, find that this poor girl fought at school over a pen or over somebody said you are ugly. Then when somebody says you are ugly, why do you have to fight? Yeah, I'm ugly. I'm like my parents. I'm not like your parent. Simple. Why would not get mama how? I get mama how and I go mupila. When I need to figure a little hips, now I got mama who's straight, straight, then what? Hey, we're proud to come away. What's got what is a good buena? When I listen something, you know, does it change? You know what how we change, you does it change most? You can't change yourself. So why do you go home angry and wake up and take a okapi and say, I want to step here because she said I'm like this? No. I can fight for something that I can change. But here, the minister has said it all. Mine here is to cut the program short. To thank all the organizers from the 10th of this month. They were together, working together, all departments working together. Yes, it's led by basic education, but it's a program for all departments because issues of safety are affecting all of us. So I want to thank the organizers for the good work well done. All officials, are you here from all departments? Can you raise your hand so that we see you? Wow, from all departments, you are here. District commissioners, provincial commissioner, or inter-provincial commissioner is here for correctional services. And want to thank you, correctional services, thank you so much for the good work, well done. We really appreciate it. And you didn't do this, I can't continue when you make noise. Thank you. You didn't do this because the Deputy Minister confirmed that he's coming. You are always with us. Wherever we are, Correctional Service Deputy Minister is always there. And want to thank you also that the education you offer to our inmates is wow, because you always get 100%. And we know that 100% is hard work. And it's an extra work that they do. And they are responding to the policies of this country. Because if somebody is in prison, it's not like before that is yes, it is a punishment, but it's not a harsh punishment to destroy the person. Want to rebuild the person. And that's exactly what they are doing. Because most people, when they come back from the prison, they are new people. Like Deputy Minister indicated that one person, unfortunately, will represent 1,000 people. Out of 1,000 inmates that have come back to join the community, one kills a person. We say, yeah, they must not be given a parole, they must not be released. But yet, we are building them. So please, let's accept them, especially if they show remorse, if they regret, and if they have changed. And let's help them to change. Let's not reject them when they come back to the communities. So, I want to thank also all of you, SGPs, stakeholders, all of you present today here. I'm not going to thank official departments. When I thank you, government departments, I thank you all from municipalities, all of you because you're working together with one government in South Africa. One government and one president. So this program is run, like I said, is headed by Basic Education, SAPS, Correctional Service, Justice and Correctional Services, Communication, Social Development. We are one. We are working district municipality, local municipalities, district education, provincial department of education, all of us. So I want to thank the executive mayor of the district. Executive mayor, we received the report that the way your office has been cooperative, and you are here in person to show, since morning you were here, and it shows that the officials are doing exactly what you are leading them to do, and which is the right thing, to serve the people of South Africa, not to represent ourselves. We as political principals or public representatives, we are servants of the communities. So we don't deserve to be pointed fingers at. If you see us doing something wrong, call us, tell us, we'll listen to you, because we are your servants. We are not bigger than you. You are bigger than us, because you are the ones who sent us to represent you. So if we understand one another here, we'll stop this thing of criticizing until we become destroyed. When you are what you say with your mouth. Whatever you say, when you curse your government will be cursed. When you condemn your president will be condemned. Anyone, even children, when we condemn our children, you are going to be nothing, you are going to be nothing. And the child is going to be nothing because the parent has said so. Instead of blessing the children, we curse them. And now when they are in prison, we are surprised. When they participate in the acts of violence, we are surprised. So, want to thank the Deputy Minister for Correctional Services, Inkosi Uolomisa. For the keynote address he gave us, and for his active participation in this program of fighting all the sketch that he spoke about. I cannot repeat that. Want to thank the Department of Basic Education for leading. Want to thank the Provincial Department of Education, Social Development, and all the departments that actively participated. Want to thank you, HOD, for leading the department, and I want to congratulate you that your power is back. Her power is back. Her power is back. Oh, administration gone. Yes. Now, when they speak with the MEC, they will speak with authority. Unlike when somebody is here, you must account, and there's another person that you must account to who has not appointed. You know those things. But now, congratulations, Northwest, and we believe that the lives of the people of Northwest will no longer be the same. I want to thank all the traditional leaders who participated in the build-up events. I want to thank all religious leaders who actively participated. Bishop, we need you in this program. You cannot be a spectator when the nation is dying. And you must invite all pastors. In other provinces, pastors come together, they invite us to go and give them our programs because they are fighting this scourge. It cannot happen under their nose that the nation will die when they are there. So thank you very much, and all other pastors that are here, we thank you. And our chief director that was supposed to do the vote of thanks, Dr. Can you stand up? This is the person that was supposed to be doing the vote of thanks, is Chief Director in the Department of Basic Education. Thank you so much, Ma. So I've taken her job. Now I'm doing the vote of thanks. We promised that we'll be coming back to have Istanto, Nama SGP. If our officials are not doing justice in training the SGPs, in that meeting we're going to train you to teach you that you are governors of the school. So you cannot be crying babies when you can make initiatives and be innovative as SGPs. I want to thank all SGPs, chairpersons and members that are here. Finally, I want to thank the school. Principal, thank you very much for the hospitality. Thank you so much, ma'am. We really appreciate. And learners, thank you very much. This was not just an entertainment. It's something that we want you to be able to take South Africa forward, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, DM. I'm from a school of thought that says, "Hamukulu abuile wena haubuinings." Rakham, come and close the event, and as Rakham.
You can still come twice by going to rehab, receive a medical care, and continue
joined by the DM, Umamo Regina, to tell us more about the school safety intervention that we attended at the previous school, Val Reefs Technical School, and she also tell us why we are here today. Mama, please tell us about the school safety intervention that you just attended and the word that you've shared with everyone that had attended, the engagements that you had also with the SGB. How has things been, and what has been some highlights that you have?
As indicated, my name is Regina Mhaule, Deputy Minister for Basic Education. So, as a department, we are working with other sister departments to address the issue of safety in schools. Yes. Because schools are not islands, they live in communities. So, in communities, we work with stakeholders, we work with the Department of SAPS, Correctional Justice and Correctional Services, Health, Social Development, Home Affairs, communications, many other departments will come together as deputy ministers. We hold these road shows in all the provinces. We target areas that are affected by bullying and others, learner pregnancy, all those that are social ills. That's the areas where we go. When we go to a province, we ask which district is affected, which area in the district is affected. So this time, we're told this area is affected. Then we went to Val Reefs Technical High School because of the centrality of it and the social ills around the area caused by the mining, especially the mining that have been deserted. Yes. Yeah, because now all other people will come there to do zamazama, and then they cause challenges to the children. And some will sell even drugs to the children and all this. So parents, when we had a meeting with the SGPs, they complained about all this. Yes. They complained about tuck shops where people are selling drugs to the young ones. And now when they speak with them, they don't listen to them because now they are under the influence of drugs. So we agreed with the province that we'll work together, we'll have a provincial QLTC to be intact and working to be able to draw other stakeholders, the faith-based, all the faith-based organizations, the local councillors, the local business people, and the parents' organizations, then that we work together to address these social ills, because they are not only affecting learners in schools, they are affecting the communities, because a school is a microcosm of the community. What we see happening at school is what is happening in the community.
Yes. Thank you so much, Tim.